There is a single word you use every day that is secretly destroying your psychological dominance. A word disguised as politeness. But in the dark reality of human nature, it is nothing more than a signal of submission. The word is sorry. When dealing with a manipulative mind, an apology is never a bridge to peace. It is a weapon you hand directly to your enemy. The moment it leaves your mouth, you enter the apology loop. A vicious psychological trap designed to rewrite reality and make you the permanent villain. By the end of this session, you will understand exactly how manipulators weaponize your guilt. And you will master the chilling, unbothered silence required to break their control forever. Let us rip away the comforting lies you tell yourself. You believe you apologize to keep the peace. You believe it makes you the bigger person. It does not. You apologize because you are terrified of conflict. You are weak in the face of tension. When a toxic individual applies pressure, your nervous system collapses. They push. You panic. You fold. You apologize. This is not kindness. It is a cowardly retreat. You are bleeding in shark-infested waters, offering them your dignity just so they will stop looking at you. But a calculated mastermind does not see your apology as respect. They see it as a confession of your vulnerability. They realize you are a willing host. You just trained them to use you as a human shield. Consider the modern corporate environment. A highly competitive, ruthless landscape. You are sitting in a dimly lit boardroom. A manipulative colleague fails to deliver their portion of a project on time. The deadline is missed. But instead of taking responsibility, they look across the table. They calmly state that your initial emails were confusing. The tension spikes. The entire room looks at you. The air gets heavy. Your biological reflex is to defuse the bomb. You instinctively say, "I am sorry, I should have been more clear." In that exact fraction of a second, the power dynamic permanently shifts. You did not buy peace. You bought subjugation. You just handed them a psychological receipt of your incompetence. They will use this fabricated confession against you in every future meeting. The manipulator walks away clean, and you carry the invisible weight of a failure that was never yours. This immediate surrender is only the beginning. The trap becomes infinitely more dangerous when a manipulator uses your apology to actively rewrite history. Toxic dynamics require a scapegoat to survive. A narcissist cannot process their own guilt. They must project it onto you. When they commit a deeply disrespectful act, they carefully observe your reaction. They want you to snap. They want you to raise your voice. Imagine a toxic associate subtly insulting you in front of an audience. Your blood boils. You confront them aggressively. Instantly, the illusionist flips the script. They act shocked. They pivot the entire argument away from their insult and focus exclusively on your aggressive tone. They demand to know why you are overreacting. The pressure becomes suffocating. To end the exhausting fight, you sigh. You lower your head. And you apologize for losing your temper. The trap snaps shut. The moment you utter the word sorry, their original crime is erased from existence. Your apology acts as a psychological eraser. In their fabricated reality, they are now the victim, and you are the abuser. You just gave them a permanent alibi. They will hold your apology over your head for years, using it to justify their future disrespect. You are trapped in a cycle of reacting to their abuse, and apologizing for your reaction. To shatter this parasitic cycle, you must undergo a violent shift in your psychological baseline. You must amputate the reflex to apologize. When you are not explicitly at fault, your mouth must remain shut. The masses fear the agonizing weight of awkward silence. They rush to fill the void with unearned apologies. But the sovereign mind understands that discomfort is a weapon. You must learn to let the tension hang in the air and force the manipulator to choke on it. The next time a toxic individual attempts to shift the blame onto you, drop into a state of absolute physical stillness. Maintain cold, unbroken eye contact. Do not frown. Do not smile. Become an empty, unreadable void. When they finish their manipulative spin, waiting for your reflexive apology, give them absolutely nothing. Let the silence stretch for 3, 4, 5 agonizing seconds. Watch their confidence fracture. Watch them scramble to fill the silent vacuum with nervous chatter. By withholding the apology, you deny them the psychological friction they desperately need. You refuse to accept their projected guilt. You become a concrete wall. Without your apology to act as a shield, their own incompetence and toxicity bounces directly back onto them. They are left standing alone in the brightly lit room of their own failure. You do not argue. You do not defend. You simply refuse to absorb their poison. This freezing indifference terrifies a manipulative ego. They realize they have zero access to your nervous system. The ultimate, forbidden execution of this strategy requires replacing the apology with raw, objective acknowledgement. When they demand a confession, You do not say sorry. You say, "I understand you feel that way." You acknowledge their delusion without participating in it. You strip them of their power without raising your voice. You remain untouchable, untamed, unbroken. To master these tactical defenses and completely bulletproof your mind against emotional predators, you must study the dark mechanics of human nature. Click the playlist on your screen right now titled Dark Psychology and Manipulation. Step out of the trap. Stop bleeding for those who want to see you drown. Subscribe to Noble Habit and reclaim your absolute power.